Welcome. We are the Frenches,
We are a married millennial couple.
a blended family.
I'm Chris,
I'm Vaughn.
and today we're going to talk to you about expectations.
Wow.
Going back from when we first started dating, or even when we were first engaged, do you ever remember setting expectations for each other? I don't ever
No.
remember that part.
No. I feel like if you set expectations for each other, you kind of throws it off naturally.
I don't think so. I think at some point in time that you really do need to discuss expectations.
Oh yeah,
Like expectation. Like, I don't even think in the 19 years we've been together, we've even discussed expectations because we just flow.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel, looking back in certain situations, that, okay, expectations should have been given because what?
You think they did that back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think they even do it now. That's why I think it's so important that you do discuss expectations, like expectations on housework, expectations on financial, expectations when it comes to trust, expectation when it comes to phones.
With phones?
With phones.
Okay.
I think that's a big one. Me and you never had a problem with a phone.
No.
Like, I could pick up yours, you could pick up mine, it is what it is. But a lot of couples don't discuss expectations of that, because what if you have a person that just feels like that's an invasion of privacy? You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Like, I feel like all that should be discussed. I mean, even if it's not like a lengthy discussion, but it's like, hey, just out of curiosity, how do you want to do the kids? Or, how do you want to do finances? I think in a lot of relationships, roles are just not necessarily directed, but just taken over. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I understand that, because like the roles or my expectation of you being a well-deserving mother, partner, significant other, all that. I feel like we vibe, we're well with each other to basically, we don't have to have that many conversations, but I know it's other relationships that may have to have those conversations that may not vibe like we do.
Yeah, because like with us, with cleaning, it's like, I mean, if you do it, you do it. I don't really expect you to get up and, do that. But not every relationship is that way. I just like things done
a certain way.
I like them done. So people just be in my way.
That's why I stay out your way.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we never sat down and said, hey, when it comes to separate the chores of the house, or, even washing our clothes. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And you can get resentment from a partner if those expectations have not been discussed.
True that.
Because a person can feel burnt out.
Yeah. Or they can basically feel burnt out. They can feel like they can't talk to you. They feel like you're not seeing where they're coming from. And then vice versa, where the person may not know what expectations you want them to, what you set for them already. In your mind, you think it's just naturally and everything just supposed to come off the bat, but it's not always like that. Everybody's different.
It is. That's why I think really sitting down and discussing, like, housework, financial, like even coming down to raising the kids. I mean, we never really even discussed that, but it was this, you knew how I felt about certain things.
Right.
And you just adapted to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I didn't want to, like, Tyler will joke all day long and be like, Mama used to beat me from here to there, but that wasn't the truth. Like, it was only far a few times I had to put my hands on him. That's because he was a little pyromaniac. But You see what I'm saying? Like, I was not a big physical discipliner. Oh, but let me take some stuff from you. Right. But you knew, for me, that was that's a big trigger. I don't want my kids to be physically disciplined unless that's the absolute last resort. Because it's things that you can do to children.
I feel like those things that you can do with children, yeah, it's minor. It's like putting a Band-Aid over it. But sometimes it don't work.
Right. Sometimes you have to literally physically discipline. Absolutely. But I was let's try this first. Because, like I tell people, kids are nothing but little adults.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're learning from you. They're getting their expectations from you. They're getting their knowledge from you. So if you just parent as beat, what do you think they're going to do? There's no conflict resolution in that. Okay, so you don't want to clean your room? Okay, cool. Well, we're going to strip this room to where it's like a 5x7 prison cell. You get 2 uniforms, 1 pair of play clothes, 1 pair of pajamas, 5 underwear, 5 socks.
Now, y'all,
2 pairs of shoes.
She used to not always be like this. I just want y'all to know.
No, but I learned.
It was always your boy over here.
No, you were always the physical discipline.
No. Because I'm the one that came up with the strip the whole room.
Yeah, you're right.
To the bare minimum.
Right.
You the one was like, well, give her a pair of drawers or extra pair. Give her some pants.
That's important.
She got to go to school.
Underwear is important.
You know what I mean? You would have got 2 drawers, you know.
I mean, that's a little nasty. That's a little nasty.
You kept trying to add. You kept trying to you kept trying to do
you got to wash them every day.
You know, you better hand wash.
Yeah, they were little girls at that time. Absolutely not. No, ew. I have a little OCD. Absolutely not. Ew.
So I had to adapt my expectations on what parenting was and how we co-parent and how we get along with each other and how we can transition to the kids.
Yeah. Just like, oh, okay, you want to be on that game? You don't want to do this? Oh, okay, let me get that remote and the battery.
That only worked with 1 kid.
It works?
It really.
Well, actually, it worked with Tyler, too. It worked with Tyler, too, because Tyler would get himself accomplished, and then he'd be like, can I get my stuff back? But I'm just saying, you don't have to. Well, it was a conversation I had with a family member where she doesn't know how to discipline more than just a physical. And I said, well, they have to have consequences. Like I tell the story all the time.